don't believe half the women on here that's been through TV. That's my opinion. Like I said, if you're in court, you're going to be ripped apart.
Debunking delusions about domestic abuse. Delusive says women often lie about abuse. Data from the Met Police in 2021 showed that the rate of false allegations in domestic abuse cases is 0.01%. Given that women don't tend to report domestic abuse and only a tiny proportion make it to trial, the actual percentage is likely to be tiny. The myth is a direct reflection of a sexist culture that disbelieves women.
A man or a woman, because it can work both ways, can push someone to breaking point when they do react, not in the best way, but they can react. And I was talking about, there are some women, for example, can I just use this as an example, where you're in a relationship with a woman, right, and she won't let you leave, and she's in your face constantly.
Delusive says abuse can be provoked and doesn't understand what reactive abuse is, despite using some strikingly similar tactics herself. We don't see abuse from the outside because abusers rarely act spontaneously through anger. They consciously choose to abuse a partner when there are no witnesses because they have control over their behavior. They have to, in order to get away with it. Reactive abuse is a form of manipulation to exert even greater control by shifting blame, to paint themselves as the victim and justify their behavior, to make the victim believe they are at fault because of something they did.
The reason why you're in the trauma that you're in, yeah, whether it's DV or something else, is because you're attracted to those kind of fucking men. Thanks. You attract yourself to those kind of men. Wake up. Stop blaming the world for your trauma.
Delusive says women are attracting abusive men. Red flags everywhere. Abusive men don't make themselves known until they have you trapped. They can be charming and charismatic at first. No one, let alone the woman he has just met, would suspect he would be abusive in a relationship. Women stay because abusers might threaten to harm themselves or the children, because they've been isolated so they have no support, because they're being financially controlled, or they fear their children would be separated from them if they leave. To summarize, all of these are very old and boring tropes that you still find in forums populated by teens and middle-aged incels with a tenuous grasp on reality, which is wholly appropriate, really. Finally, I'll just point out a curious contradiction I noticed today.
Because I say things, do shit, say do things, absolutely. But I've not committed a crime. Absolutely not. I was a stalker myself. Who did I stalk? I stalked my ex.